Good afternoon, students. This video lecture is for class 7th UP board. We are discussing about chapter 11, that is water. So now let's start. Water, it is given by chemical formula H2O. You can look here, H2O. So this is the chemical formula of water. Now in this chapter you have to study about the physical properties of water, permanent hardness in water, temporary hardness in water, and some more points. So now let's start. Students, as we are discussing about water whose chemical formula is H2O, so water is essential for the life of organism. Water is the only substance which can exist in all the three states of matter. What I mean to say, water is the only substance which exists in all the three states of matter. It may be exist in solid state, it may be exist in liquid state, and it may be exist in gaseous state. For solid, the example is ice. For liquid, the example is water, and for gases, the example is water vapor. So students, water exists in all the three states. Water surrounds the 3/4 part of Earth's surface in the form of ocean, rivers, lakes, etc. Now, let's come to the general properties of water. Pure water is colorless, that it doesn't have any color, it is odorless, it also have no smell, it is tasteless, and it is transparent liquid. Now let's come to point. The freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. That is, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. And the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. That is, the water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, what is boiling point? There simply the vapor pressure of liquid is equal to the atmospheric pressure. Now comes to the next topic, that is decomposition of water. As we have know that what is the formula of water? It is H2O. So it is made from reaction of hydrogen and oxygen resulting in formation of water. So we have to study the reverse process. This is the decomposition of water. Here we have done the formation of water, that is hydrogen is reacting with oxygen and resulting in formation of water, but our topic is decomposition of water, that is water ka tootna, breakdown of water. So for this there is a process under which we have to study this, that is electrolysis. So for this we have to know what electrolysis really mean. What electrolysis really mean? So the method by which a solution of a compound is decomposed, that is breakdown, into its component by passing, pay attention here, electric current, is called electrolysis. So students, as we have to decompose water, this is water, and we have to decompose it into its constituent particle. So electrolysis is the process where we decompose the substance by passing electric current. So here when we will pass electric current to the solution of water, then it breaks down into its constituent particle, that is hydrogen and oxygen. We will study the process of electrolysis in detail because it is a very big topic. As we have said, a solution, so water cannot be break down easily. We are using water, pouring it, adding it, whatever the processes we done with the water, it never break down into its component. So it is necessary to have any medium, or that is, if we are taking water, then we have to add some acid to make it reactive, or to make it to pass the electric current and to become ions to dissociate in the solution. So this is all that electrolysis means. We will discuss deeply in electrolysis in our next lecture. Until we should again remember water. It has chemical formula H2O. It is essential for all life organism. Its general properties are: it is colorless, odorless, tasteless, transparent liquid, and its freezing point is 0 degree Celsius. Its boiling point is 100 degree Celsius. Now decomposition of water, that is breakdown of this H2O into its component, that is H2 and O2, and the process through which we decompose this is called electrolysis. Okay, so this is all about today's lecture. In our next lecture we will discuss about electrolysis of water. Thank you.